Yeah, it was a brace said be our share SVTV Africa and you're live on Facebook. Into making sure so be like your Facebook page, no share any like session I'll be on no follow yeah. Oh Instagram and Twitter. My room for sale be subscribe to your YouTube channel SVTV Africa. Midi Ede Aisha by Pajumedi Yaoba Beshay. CEO's chat. Jumedi for 4 SVTV Africa Yediaba. I just say yes celebrate and conform more be on Juma no more than Kunko ano. Edi omo ba ha say ye hu kwan omo sha ase baby omo aju baby omo pese omo nju na yesua bibi kakra so efri omo honom enwumekuo bi na so ya cinema etimi di dwumedi yi ebro eye kanta mall youwelcome.com na kikibi's restaurant pub and a lunch. I do Friday a live band session, Saturday a DJ night session, Sunday a karaoke night with the stars. It's baby will be anytime I'll be your door, open baby winning, open business meetings, baby I'll hang out with your friends a Kikibi's restaurant, pub and a lunch. I'm more easily gone as I will qua benya. Now my producer, my director, DJ Nyame, assistant producers and so Kobi Sakite, DJ Click, and I mess Akosia Gemini. No more boy me meet me. And ya just I'm a guest and a nutrition come more our studio has say. And then no our CEO's charts no. And just I'm decided so my baby celebrating my explore. Businessman for 4 cracks. She said, I know before he's been in the business for quite a long time now, but you're cool, you're super cool to be with. I'm also a founder of RTP Awards, or say CEO of Big Events Ghana, Mr. Prince Mackay. Akwaba.
Aisha.
Okay, so said, I shall upon already asked. Ebiano. Oh dear. Okay, so it's the same.
Nyame adom boko na so e.
No yeah.
Me pedewe a to boss na yi ne 1-1.
Okay, Mr. Prince, so CEO's chatty, son of medical church we designed it to celebrate personalities like you are. Modern ejuma kwa no ye CEO, obi a oye entrepreneur, obi a just we be na ejuma or go through struggle as you see is kakakra bana film. We want to learn some things from you, but yensha same free Mr. Prince Mackay Wankasan. Let's get to know you. So unye we hefa.
Okay, me da se me chia wo tiefo nyina me ye wo me wo Accra ha ya. Okay. Na me nyi wo Accra. It's unfortunate that me ntin cry. Me timin kan but me ti. But me schooling wa Accra asana me a bit of schooling so Cape Coast. Enti Accra no me started school or Agri Memorial International School. Just around the GBC area home. Enti hona me call me international school. And then from there no me call St. Augustine's College or Cape Coast. Okay. And I'm here me first degree at University of Cape Coast. Okay. And son me took my masters for US.
Okay. You come back to SS, not course being an hour.
Nami art.
General arts. Yeah. Oh, okay. Now also to us
and I may call St. Augustine's College. So, from there, I moved to University of Cape Coast. Okay. And the University of Cape Coast, me tourism. Tourism, I mean UCC. And from UCC, no, and I took Accra.
Now, Oko Cape Coast and Nanka, Oko SS Pen. And I want one back Accra, back and back to What made you continue education?
Yes.
Cape Coast.
Okay, now me be an University of Ghana. But at the time, I feel a course now. Tourism course, you know. And so it was kind of prestige course at the time. Okay. Idea like Obia Pese Oye at that time. And so my daddy advised I should do that course. And unfortunately, I hope pen and that our course, you know, I was Ghana Hanum. So I had to do that BSc degree course. Bachelor of Science Tourism. And me decided to because at the time it was the most sought after course in the country.
Okay, it's tourism, you know, say
yeah, no, not now. I mean, me too can free US buy no there. Maybe manage a 3-star hotel for about 8 months. And after that one, now me who so hotel environment is too good for me. And me first time I decided I'll do something on my own. And I'm designing a program called Presenter's Guide. Say okay, it's a reality show and our TV3 no. And the day the likes of Delay, Black Rasta or Mackay and the Dustin in our limelight. I said so the radio presenters are more but you need more. So why don't I design something and then put them on TV for the first time? So I was the first individual I did radio presenters at TV. So we developed a program called Presenter's Guide. It was a reality show. Mufti Dabri, of Blessed Memory, were part of that show. And the Dusty, Delay, Black Rasta, So when we designed that program, Mackay say at that time one touch, and I never honor. So we had to call one touch now. They bought into it, and then they put in the money, and then it became an instant hit. I mean, so from there, kakra.
Okay, but how did RTP come? Radio Television Presenters Awards.
Okay, so when we developed the
I'm listening, Pa.
Okay, so when we developed the Presenter's Guide, it became a huge hit in town that everybody was watching. Everybody was waiting on Thursdays TV3 to watch Presenter's Guide, to see the likes of Delay, Black Rasta, or Mackay, and all of those people. So we finished that project, and then I decided to go back to the States. And there's this man called Nick Vujicic, but he does everything. He's one of the top motivational speakers in the world. There's no president in this world that this man has not met. And people were watching the video in town, but they didn't know him. And I said, okay, I want to bring this man to Africa for the first time. So Mackay said, when I went to them to talk to them about the fact 7% don't buy Africa. So the manager at the time told me, say, a lot of people had come, even the likes of Archbishop Numina had tried to bring him, but he said it wasn't time for him to come to Africa. So they will try and ask him whether he would like to come. And by God's grace, when Omonene Kasaya say, oh, this is the right time for me to come. And the person who is bringing, who has come to take me to Africa is the one God wants me to come to Africa through. And so he gladly accepted. And Mackay said he had not seen me at the time, but we had done all our negotiations and all of that. Because Saturn you saw Accra Sports Stadium, Kumasi, and then the National Theatre at the time. And it was a very big, huge event. From that point, and it was a turning point. And I remember that that man told me, God was going to do great things through me. And he told me that, but I have given him, at the time I had given him one of the best treats ever. So I was one of the, and I was the youngest person that had actually taken him out of US to any part of the world. But I was one of the people who are one of very good treatment. And so he prayed for me and told me, God was going to do wonderful things through me. And yes, after that is in RTP buy.
Okay, after that's an RTP buy. But then, one person after school, tourism course, now, open a businessman. Did you ever dream of becoming a businessman or an event organizer?
I actually wanted to be a business executive, Me, I was that type, and I love corporate, like, you know, like a corporate institution. I dreamt of being in a beautiful office environment.
Okay.
I was that type. I was looking out for beautiful office environment, and so I didn't know that one day I would even start anything of my own. I knew that I was going to work in the corporate environment. It could be in a bank, it could be in an insurance, it could be in a telco and all of that. So when I came down and I touched on, I was appointed manager of a 3-star hotel. Yeah, for a while, then I realized that I didn't really like the hotel environment. So the very week I resigned, you know, that was when the idea of the presenter's guide dropped in my spirit. These presenters normally we uncle for pelmas but ni momo.
Okay.
So Mackay said that same week now I made a proposal and I made a call One Touch, and they bought into it and said, this is a unique program, so we like to do it. And they were so happy and excited about doing it. And we did it. It was an instant hit. And then from there, when I decided to bring the Pastor Nick Voyage to Ghana.
So what can I say? Leaving your work at that 3-star hotel opened doors for you, and it brought you to realize that this is what you were supposed to do.
Yeah, you see, beginning I thought I'd made a big mistake, because this is a young man I'd come from the States, and my first major job was to manage a 3-star hotel, beautiful office environment like I always wanted to. So why did you even decide to stop? Because beginning it wasn't rosy, but then the picture became much clearer and better. But if given the opportunity to do it again, I would do it again, because I wouldn't want to work for anybody. I would like to work for myself.
Now you don't want to?
No, I don't want to work for anybody. I don't want to work for anybody.
Tell me the feeling of working on your own.
Yeah, it kind of opens up a lot of it opens up your mind, because you know, thinking that everything is on you, and you have to make sure, for instance, at the end of the month, if you don't have enough money, but you have to pay people and let them go home and be happy. And sometimes you sit back and you realize that, hey, you've not paid yourself. And sometimes too, you realize that you've paid people and you've also overpaid yourself. So yeah, that feeling is good. Yeah, I always want to be on my own. Yeah, I would always, anytime, choose to be on my own.
Every day, anytime. Mr. Mackay seems to be huge more. On best of age, mamma, be a biome. It is also a war. On best of a yes, a massa, a more beer, not just say, you will chrome.com, a website, or register now do videos to her. That's a for sure. So when Jessica, now when Jessica, I just say a crack or bottom, I just say, oh, yes, so obey age, mamma, be. To the obey and the sign up away you chrome.com. A video to a video, while which I would have told her, a power or share link no. Emma won now for 4, Ubishna 4, BBA, or shall send a man or Beshano. Who send a link in a manner, or Shano, now we the more views are winning, the more sika, call or mobile money wallet more. Mr. Mackay, inti, what's the RTP, or the Papa Neba Ghana, or coin, and Honamna, it don't know you say you have to bring a program called RTP Awards. Into Ashasi and Netison.
Well, Ashasi, it wasn't too easy. Mackay said the first edition, in 2011, in June, you launched a program in June, and a program Nankasa in July. Now you launched Golden Tulip Hotel. Okay. Now Mackay say almost all the top radio and television personalities gathered there for the first time. And so Mackay say people say, hey, now how are you able to do it? Because to bring them together and here is you when the first person and even I remember at the time the manager of Golden Tulip said is the first show among who say like the patronage in terms of the personalities of mobile honor was so strong and high. So it kind of encouraged me. So this is going to be good. And yeah, we set up our first event, and that was at the banquet hall at the time. And I must be frank with you, as at 2011, I put in over 85,000 Ghana cedis. That's 850 million old cedis. And not one Ghana cedi out of that money was given by anybody or any company. It was virtually my own money that I've made, plus my brothers and sisters outside are almost support to start. Is what I put in. So when I finished the show, I had nothing on me. Nothing. How I survived the next 3 months after the first RTP event is only God who knows.
Oh, brothers now, biological brothers and
yeah, my brother. I have a brother. My biological name is Dina China Kasano, or a financial director at one of the big companies in the UK, or a pastor or UK. And then my sister, who is a hospital administrator or Florida, and then my other sister also a lawyer our state.
See, sometimes na yama uska bebe say na where program no when ya see the point film no. And then ma also cast a baby. Next year I have to do it again.
Okay, so Mackay say the time I may be away, no, I have to get the support of most of the key personalities now, only media, and so talking to them, no. Some of them encouraged me, and others also told me, say, any easy grounds, because it's not even easy to even gather about 10 radio presenters together, because at that time, now, Obia Igono was Obia Philly say yes. You know those times.
Oh, 2011.
Those times, Obia on a level. Obia on a level, and on our bachelor Obi level. What I say? You know, to bring them together was difficult.
Okay.
But I remember that one man, one media owner, told me, say, look, if you think that you are in this thing to make money, forget it. Because when you're very careful, like your first 10 years, you don't make nothing. But continue doing it with time, you'll get there. And see, I've always, at the back of my mind, I knew that it wasn't going to be rosy. Even I had already been warned that, yes, this path that you're treading is a difficult ground. But I was determined because it was a calling. Me, the RTP is always been a calling. The reason why I have not stopped this is because God actually called me into it. Right after I did Pastor Nick Vujicic Free US Bayern, right after in an RTP I was Bayern. So it was a calling, and I know how he prayed for me about what was going to happen. And way Bayern, I wasn't surprised.
Okay.
And so many people try as much as possible to think in their own way, in their own conception about the event. But I've always known that the God that called me is always there for me.
Okay. The God that called you is always there for you.
Yeah.
But we nipa.
Oh, yes, there have been times, I mean, I had even people come to me to say they wanted to buy the RTP. Oh yes, I mean, I've had different people come to me to say that they wanted to buy. One of such people, one of these big event organizers in town, and who they came to me, they wanted to buy RTP the first year, and I did not agree for them to buy it, and so from that time.
Why about saying?
Oh, I will not mention the name, but they are one of these top media event organizers in town.
That's a big event there, Mr. Mackay. Oh.
Oh yes, me person hold on, but they are big event organizers in town. Then they wanted to buy it, but I knew that they were just going to buy it and shelve it, because at the time they thought maybe the RTP will come and then compete with what they were doing. So even though at the time that the money was at the time in 2011 they were giving me 50,000, like 500,000 at the time, like $500 million. But it was a good money. But I refuse to sell it. I refuse to sell it, and I may be a town for my home. So I won't turn the idea be how. And so and consistently, you know, Hamisa. So now they thought say, okay, in Jano, onwa ye be frustrating obejai. No mo ya no mo kwa no mo say no, I don't know according year after year according to say they stopping no. And so they did everything, they did a whole lot of things to stop us. Indeed, the first year we didn't get nothing. The second year, then a company came called Global. So I'm a fan as official sponsors, like a title sponsorship. In the second year, so Global came, they put a lot of money into it. So we did a very big show at the conference center, the dome of the conference center. That was when we used Kodwentry as our headline artists. Kodwentry, Stoneboy, No Tribe, all of those people, about 8 top artists, Efia, Rough and Smooth at the time, all of them were part of the bill. And it was a massive show that we did because KSM named Jocelyn Dumas. I'm a hosting show, no? And that was a big show. So it became a scare to all of those people. Say, hey, you're finally beyond stop it. So I got hard. And so in the third year, when everything was supposed to have been super, then they set their marking scheme against us.
What's it how?
Oh, mafia.
Mafia.
Oh, mean to me, but you know, like impediments, they put impediments your way so that what you are planning will not succeed.
So
for instance, in 2013, the show almost collapsed. Why did it collapse? Because the right hand man, my assistant, the person that or handle everything when I'm not around, had actually been paid by these people to drag the show down. You understand?
Your right-hand man was paid.
Yes, he was paid. The person who was my direct assistant. So, for instance, imagine say, you're my assistant, so do this, get this done, get it done, get it done. But then you brought me fake receipts to prove that, everything has been done, I paid for that, I paid for that, I paid for that. No, all of that, you had been bought to make sure that you kill the show at the end of the day. You understand? So, it was after the event. After all that happened in 2013, then all the things started coming out. You understand? And they actually masterminded and planned everything. And so, but you see, I always say, the God that did not allow RTP Awards to die in 2013, that same God is with us.
Who are they?
I can't mention them. When they crying, you bet me 2 hours. Me body. The whole day, you bet me I'm not going to mention it actually. But they know themselves. And now, in Confonso, our more industry, no so ni momo. Yes, ni momo pa.
Okay. Mate onum. Bonjom.
Yes.
And saying, when did you realize that talent? Still now go school, Nana.
Yeah, me releasing my first album. Time I'm my first year in the university. My first year in university, and me releasing my first album. And then my first song was an instant hit, sold out. I mean, it came and it was on the charts everywhere. And then I came to my second album. And then after my second album, I moved into doing this
shows, events.
like moving into hotel, and all of that. Yeah. So, yeah. And then quite recently, I released another one. You Are Great, which also became a huge success everywhere. People were loving it and all of that. But you see, the call is there, the calling is there. Just that events near Adeno cannot really help us to really push it much more. You know, sometimes people win awards, they are happy. People don't win and they are not happy. So sometimes people don't want to play your song because they didn't win the award. So it's like, oh yeah, of course it happens. There are people who they'll play your songs because they naturally like it. Others will not play because maybe they didn't get nomination or they didn't win. And that's been one of the challenge.
But a percentage you must be born.
Oh, so they work with music.
So, producers and mom.
Yeah, but mostly, you know, say in Ghana here, no. Even though producers are naturally, like producers are supposed to be in charge of the music play, but in Ghana, producers don't have control. The control is with the on-air personality. Nipa na obe be a microphone. On the better on board. Even most of them don't even go with their producers. Even though they may have a producer, they will slot their own songs in, their CD in, and play the songs that they want to play.
Okay.
The obi or pen the producer some no bit catch or so when you're born way but mostly the producers don't do much. It's just the presenters now. Ideally supposed to be the producer, but hey.
Okay, it's in June to how far do you intend to take it?
Yeah, I really wanted to come back massively until recently I was appointed the CEO for Africa Gospel Awards Festival, AgaFest. And so it will be a kind of a conflict of interest to see me as a musician and also as a CEO for Africa Gospel Awards. And so I think I will just take it as a hobby. From time to time, I'll just sing to praise God, but not commercial wise. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, fun as a profession.
Yeah, I wanted to, but right now my position would not allow me. For instance, you are the CEO of Africa Gospel Awards Festival. Then all of a sudden, when nominations come out, your songs are also in there. It's like some kind of conflict of interest.
So how if you
exactly. So that would not help me to really pursue my way. But it's a call, so I cannot abandon it. I would always be releasing some singles, possibly album, to win souls for Christ.
To win souls for Christ. Yes. It's musically no team on your age, man.
Yes, I have a team.
Okay.
I have a team.
Within the same.
Prince Mackay Music.
Prince Mackay Music.
Yes. Your full team on my handle. We have our sound engineer. We have our video editor. We have our songwriters. Everything. Yeah.
Okay. So what team you? You say over sign artists. To team it's a record label now.
Yes, Prince Mackay Music is a record label. So one day we should be seeing a couple of fine artists on the Prince Mackay label. Records.
How soon?
And hopefully.
And we say
yes, we are hoping. Say, I'm looking at in the next 3 years.
Next 3 years.
Yeah, we should be having a solid gospel record label for people to be doing the kind of things that they want to do.
Gospel,
no, just gospel. Just gospel. I cannot see myself do secular.
Okay.
Because I've not been called for secular.
Okay, so people get calling to do different types of music.
Yes, of course. It's a call. And what Sarkodie is doing is a call. What Stonebwoy is doing is a call. What Joe Metal is doing is a call.
See, what Stonebwoy is doing is not a call.
No, it's a call.
It's a call.
Yeah.
See, I'm fair to I can say, like, how would you know see a force a gospel? And how would you know see a force
you say, even in your mother's womb, I knew thee. What I say, before you were even formed as a wayne in your mother's womb, no, I mean Nimo, when Nim the Odia show mo. And today, or did Joe and there's our call.
Okay.
And to who now who say, I deal when I'm a ya, mamma Nijino. That is a call na your media amount.
Okay.
But it depends on which direction now, but Uber directed call now.
Let's how you say in your call, Mr. Prince. I don't know, on sign secular musicians. Almost so Afro.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with it too. I mean, say maybe shows. I mean, I build secular artists. You understand? Yes, I'm a Christian, and even this year, people were telling me, say, my bias because I didn't build any gospel artist, but I don't have any problem with secular design because I work with secular people. Yeah. Because what they are also doing is God's work. You understand? It's God's work because God built it in them. That's why I said that it's their call to do what they are doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not just say like your Facebook page, Mr. Prince Mackay, founder of RTP Awards, radio television presenters. Yeah, to say more awards for good work or more no pay or not on did you media no a buy or say CEO of Big Events Ghana and see Big Events Ghana.
Yeah.
How did it start?
Okay, Big Events Ghana started in 2012 after the first edition of RTP Awards.
Okay.
It was when Big Events Ghana came. So, but you see, we actually had been using the Big Events Ghana to do other things until we registered it eventually.
Okay.
So even when Nick Vujicic came to Ghana, it was through the decision of Big Events Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah. So yes, we've done a couple of stuff. We've done major stadium shows. We've done events, both corporate and and we are on. We actually have an ambition, and our focus very soon. You know where the direction you're going. Right now, we have Big Events UK, which has been registered by us, and so we are hoping that gradually we'll have Big Events US as well. And then we intend to do things. We intend to do things because, for instance, the RTP UK is actually going to be produced by Big Events UK.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just why you are coming to combine the two in
yeah.
Okay. Inti say answer no really show beba an events no. And then what goes into an event? Process no planning then they see.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, especially with awards. Well, me, I think that I've done it over the years, so I'm kind of liking it, but it's not an easy field at all. When you are doing a music concert, it's that simple, straightforward. You just need your artist, your venue, and everything, but you are gone. While your show. But when it comes to awards, you are doing awards, you are doing concert music, and you are doing almost everything put together. The processes alone. And the nomination, filing to nominations, selection and announcement and all of this, it's a whole lot of processes. And it's very, very, very intensive. You understand? So it makes organizing awards very tedious.
Okay.
And very, so if you're able to organize an award successfully, then you can do music concerts and all of those things so easily.
Okay. Awards, organize awards are more difficult.
More intensive because the processes alone, like do film no, nominations, shortlisting, this voting, it's a whole lot of processes. Whole lot of processes. But when you are doing a music show, all you need is your artist and your media partners, and then your venue, and you are doing your music concert.
The crowd who pull crowd about events as so.
Yeah, it depends on how the event. Mostly with you see when you build the euphoria around the event is when people want to come and watch.
So for instance,
say build me home how make euphoria no treat
okay, like don't me the brofafra.
Yeah, and near na obey around the program now in some like near ebe canins near na obey at home and never man of interest program no.
Okay.
And me kai say me for me make us say RTP blessed because every time we have a packed auditorium and mostly by 6 o'clock the place is full already. The whole I don't know how. So one of these we first ladies or tackle events or say Prince my bam show na ma say mo show no nkofo ani je ho pa because no by 7 now on already high ma but sometimes be kwakotena show bi ase 11 na afi na nipa eba obetena wosa and so ni nyina na gina enthusiasm na nkofo nya about show no say then they become a you know.
Okay.
And then they be see. Me expect to say na me corner nkoshe. Say na nkofo come me corner me nkoshe. You understand? Ninya no building up to the euphoria, a building up to the interest na nkofo person munya about program. And yes, yeah, that's what normally happens.
Okay. RTP I will come and say me 8 years now, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
But then it got a lot of criticism.
Yeah.
For come and say maybe one more responded, maybe she one man not to say as a wabo go no. But me send that the over pay money na.
Oh, we are ready.
Okay, so what did you say RTP no a credible awards program
scheme.
Yes, awards scheme Ghana.
Is the RTP awards. Take it and make sure you trend this. RTP awards is the most credible award scheme in Ghana.
It is the most
credible award scheme in Ghana.
And then RTP the most credible team in Ghana.
Okay, maybe I was here. So maybe a credible. The enthusiasm of the people are almost forming stakeholders. So our stakeholders, awards can be our stakeholder name or nominees. Any industry now or awards now more. So who say yeah RTP awards are, you see how our media stations know the ahon keka ne ahon
exactly
ahon keka omode kosho no de promote so ukọ social media ahon keka all the nominees and they call social media pank of Chelsea omontomo they know one thing say credible. So are they credible? Why would you waste your airtime to promote it for people to vote for you? If it's not credible, you walk through 8 years I will show no. What to say? Or be award winner be and a nominee be a out. I bet can say award winner me winning and award now we winning no minimpefe say or discuss it order. What to be that? What to be say a choir RTP now a war out there say oh. We be renew to say awards be a name. You be call so pepe. RTP, no, it doesn't happen.
Okay.
Do you know what? Somebody told me something. Or say, about RTP, there be na you know, like tense, why tense? Because won't take shade, won't name the apostle. And you know, Osha RTP is the only awards nominees no are about more than any awards. I'm telling you for a fact. Nominees no ba more. Some award schemes be on now. Obo say winners no nko an e wo ho no. Winners no nko an ye bo an ma so akọje awards no because they know who is. They've called people say we winning we bra. Never in the history of RTP would anybody or have anybody been called to say in himself be winning awards bra. Ever. It will never happen.
Okay.
It will never happen. So when they themselves busa say, oh, Charlie, what is it we want to win and what is it we want to win? What is it want to win? Omunya busa mo say obianya any information That's what happens. That's why you see most of the media people turn up there every time.
It means sister nominees from who bisa say what is it when they win.
Yeah, that's what they do. They ask themselves. And they find out that they don't have any news. So they all decide to come. Because how would they do? We ourselves, we get the results backstage.
Okay.
So we don't even know to tell you.
Okay.
So what I say, so every year, we now a friend of Winners Park now we announce winner in frame. What happens? They say all the nominees need a woman. And now preceding each name behind is a box, a big box. Until listening about with only winners of the awards. Until about say bia wona we win a Aisha wona we win a na take odin say ya take odin with the mobile content people present they mo take din we a na afi de ya catch winner oba announce win say din na ya take o we no so card no so and na yes obo as a winner.
Okay.
So you wouldn't know who is winning for you to come and call somebody to say or to come and ask anybody.
Okay. See, what mechanism now the two honum and what criteria do you use to select winners?
Oh, say two processes. First of all, in selecting a winner, you were 60-40%.
Okay. And a nominees so criteria be now the
nominees there are various ways I look at it. We call www.rtpawardsafrica.com. The whole process is there from beginning to the end. There are three major ways. So in the course of the year, we call for nomination. Go RTP Awards, call for nomination for each year. So we will call for nomination. People file. This year alone, we had a little over 9,100 and something people filed.
Okay.
Now, there are three processes. Either you file yourself, that's what we call individual filing, or your management will file on your behalf.
Okay.
That's the station, management of the station. Sometimes some of the managers want to file. But we also have given room for, it's online, so we're giving room for the individual presenters also to go online and file for themselves, because ebia na o manager on pay wasem ebia we pay we asem chain we ebia na we better thing but on file ma because of person we na nko.
Okay.
And so we realize all of that, and we say okay, management can go and file, individuals too can go and file. And here one.
Okay.
Now two, the second one we call peer review mechanism. So on the list of nomination sheets now, exactly, that's the word. No. The list now no. There are various categories. And it's a news. And now we news presenter. Portion now. You boost also feel for sports, reality show, any other ones now. Because we want to understand what the industry people also say.
Okay.
Into we did this, and for each sport to be also there are two categories. So naturally, no, will be chance I'll be failing for or no first. Aside so there's another extra sport for you to fill for somebody you know is doing well.
Okay.
You understand? So if you're a sports person, when you have filed for your sports, you can also file for any other person across the 10 regions of Ghana. Uji this also is doing well when it comes to sports. So any industry, any standard international procedure with FIFA, Ballon d'Or, they do it because they want to know what the industry people themselves also think.
Okay.
Then we have what we call, the last one is what the technical committee, ebia na one file it because you didn't hear about it. And one man file it, but committee GD say, Aisha, within the year under review, we are boy Juma enough to be there. They can put you there.
Okay.
So those are the three processes.
Second one, now I'm supposed to feel for someone else who is also doing well.
Yeah.
Mackay sport. If I don't feel for that person, can I submit?
You can submit. And yet, say obey. But you see, what I always tell people, and by the experience, and I may receive it from technical committee now. Obviously, when a form is picked, now you say this form is just like about 10% filled out. The way I weight out the man and the value out the man is different from form. I won't say it's almost fully filled.
Okay.
And I always advise people to make sure at least one failure halfway for it to be given that kind of recognition. What you say? Unlike sometimes you see some forms I'll be on my or failure or none dear pet. That's it.
Okay.
We forget.
Okay. RTP this year dinner I be trim. Kwame Nkrumah kese we did say onim no.
Yeah.
Broadcaster. Ababekasa say RTP is not credible because after Oma failing no committee bay and it's na ho. Because okay, after short listing. Why would I add now? No more because okay, this one is good enough. You have to procedure. So that is why he's saying it is not credible. Okay, and one back out, one back cashier and for whom. What say? I don't know one back a sound for
Because at that time, it wasn't necessary. Or battlefield, and now we day, naturally people will try to derail your effort. And you know why you're smart. Now see bia now person will respond to her. The very purpose now, you defeat it. What you say? And for me, the most important thing was to concentrate on the event.
Okay.
And he says that it's not credible. But you know how many people were nominated across Ghana? We had 275 people nominated in all the categories. Okay. Then him said, say, it's not credible. But over 270 something people said it's credible and they participated. He himself, he won an award in 2014. At that time he received that award, is still with him. But how would you be holding an award belonging to a scheme and you say that it's not credible? Then the award that he won is not credible. He should return it.
Oh, okay.
No, we'll take it.
You'll take it?
We'll take it and we'll charge him for keeping the award for all those years. Interest. Say it's a trophy, no? For keeping it in his house for all those years from 2014 till now. Because you cannot be holding an award you won in 2014 and you come in 2018 to discredit it because you think, say, you didn't earn a nomination or you think that other people are winning. No. What I see, that is what I see. When they win today and tomorrow they don't win, they come back to discredit it. When they realize in a particular year they don't stand a chance of winning, then they want to throw dust into it and make everybody think that it's not credible.
Okay, international common media is good.
Exactly. Is bad. That's the point. You understand? Because if an award scheme is not credible, I expect that the year that you won, you would have rejected it. But you still have it, and I'm sure that you used it for a lot of businesses.
As a certain no him saying credible.
No him how. But now he knows he should return it.
No, soon also about overcharging.
Oh. Now he knows he should return it. And we'll calculate from that time interest, from that the trophy that we brought from the US, from that 2014 out to now, we'll calculate it for him to pay. If he's not able to pay, we'll take him on. We don't give money, but we give value to you. Do you know what? All over the world, who award scheme and massacre. BETs don't give you. Go and ask Stoneboy whether he won or win BET or man his car. Go and ask Sarkodie whether he won BET and they gave him money. But they added a lot of value. RTP is the only scheme that people have won and they've gotten houses. They've gotten brand new cars. They've gotten 100% salary increment at their job place. Go and ask them. They'll tell you many stories. Many. Just this year's show. This year's show. One guy just walked to me and said he's from Eastern Region. He won the award Best Eastern Regional Personality last year, 2017. And I was even going outside, out of the auditorium, and he just walked to me and said, Chief, I'm the Eastern Regional Personality for last year. Yeah. This is the car key that I got after winning the RTP Awards. Yeah. They just bought a brand new, my radio for 15 years. I never owned a car until I won RTP. I know people, personalities that have gotten houses, the house that they live in right now, they got it as a result of winning RTP. People have gotten endorsements. I'm talking about corporate endorsement deals. After winning RTP, many of them, they are there, they can testify. Even recently, Sewa, she won RTP awards. She's gotten an endorsement from a company. Endorsement worth millions. People have gotten houses.
So, winning RTP?
Yes, so it came after the RTP.
So, it's because of the RTP?
Yes.
Okay. Now, can we say, for a sabotage? People are trying to bring RTP down. Okay, from 2011,
they tried very hard, and they still keep trying. But my God is stronger than them.
Okay, and will be because RTP is credible, no, and also we can say it's a form of sabotage and RTP.
No, I wouldn't know the intentions for the person saying that. I wouldn't say, can't say a sabotage. No. me nim the woni team or the kasa.
Okay.
What you say? Ono na kasa, didn't know kasa. I mean, he should be able to tell us why he said that. Or say they don't faceless. But everybody knows that the Obiawa follow RTP knows we have consistently mentioned the people behind the technical committee. Even this year's show, before we started the show, we profiled all the technical committee people.
Okay.
So if they are faceless, let me ask you, what could school?
Yeah.
Your child school fees for our parents, a child school, school, I born school. I be a juma for many years and now pedigree. Now it's now only will be boarding. There be I say we can RTP board home, we can RTP board home, we can RTP board. Now when him say won't come one. Oh sorry one day make us say I didn't know if I can boy. So you see all of those things now schemes.
Okay.
And no one mommy can't. The funny thing is this.
Yeah.
They don't do all those things until Ebiaka 3 days, 4 days, 5 days to the event. Now they start. Because they want to make people think say enya de papa. Intima momba. One woman her masters in media communications. Oba Ghana. And Oba RTP Awards. When this person Oba RTP Awards no, na me name. But o manage a find name a number. And now or send me a WhatsApp message. Or say I was at your event. Or send me pictures. I'll take you any video. I was at your event.
Okay.
And I think that Ghanaians should be celebrating you.
Okay.
And I was like, well, I don't know if they are celebrating me or not. Because I was asking her, why do you think Ghanaians should be celebrating me? And I'll say, look, the event that you did, the event that you did in Nigeria, if you were in Nigeria, you are like a king.
Okay.
Because it was a super event, big, huge event. Or say in Nigeria, it's only DSTV who can do an event to that level. And she told me how she had made, because she is doing masters in media communications, how she has spoken to some people within the media and they had told her not to come for the show because bogus. And when she came to the show, she said that if I had listened to them and I had not come, I would have regretted, because I realized that the people just hated you. A Nigerian telling me that my people just hated me for nothing, because the show that I did, if I were to be in Nigeria, I'll be raised like a king.
Okay. What can I say? Ghanaians say you're ungrateful.
I wouldn't say that. I can't say that Ghanaians are ungrateful. Why? The same people who buy tickets to watch my event, why should I say they are ungrateful?
Okay. People
come to sit there and watch the event, and they are not ungrateful.
But they support their own.
Ghanaians don't support their own like they are supposed to support their own. If I were to be a foreigner and doing this huge event, I would be better off than I am now.
Okay. This year RTP Awards, media houses are here and a cover show.
There are a lot of media houses and they're actually a bed in it. Oh, a dozen. Many media houses.
Compared to last year, this year media houses be brand RTP who asem be breed. Sasa no year last year. Who knows to see BBC?
No, you see, when people come, almost expect to tell me who baby. Now who different in now. Now they don't know what to say.
Oh, okay.
Perfect event, solid event. And you know what people said? Somebody told me, say, look, I've attended events in Ghana for many years, but your show you did in 2018 this year is one of the best shows I've seen. Or since 7 years I watched events in Ghana, one of the best shows in 7 years.
Okay. Say, it looks like you've considered one particular media house. Edu RTP na. Asa omo awards bebre. Intina other media houses no, they are not supporting these days. Asa
media house
this year no.
This year, I mean, this year's promotion or campaign was much more than any other year. Yes, was much more than any other year. Because, see, this year, there were many media houses. Even some media houses who were not even, didn't have nominations, will call you and say, oh, we want to even play the advert for you. Yeah, there were many media houses. I remember the one man is one of the ministers.
Yeah.
And you know, RTP is one event I do for my ministers, you know, at the Bapa and the CEOs. They come for the event because most of them have friends in the media landscape near there. And so one minister says, by the time I'm free, me fee I do my office, you know. Now adverts, yeah, Bob better there. You know, it's because media houses because they understand say this scheme is not for sale. If you truly deserve it, if you truly win it, you get it. Now, there are many award schemes that happen in this country. Then they go like, oh, we won't deserve it, and we won't deserve it, won't deserve it. When RTP happens, how many hula balloons do you hear people say we won't deserve it, we won't deserve it? Go through the list of award winners and tell me which one of them didn't deserve it. Because over the years, Mackay, in 2012, World Bank did a research on our awards, and they said we're 97% accurate in the winners who won the awards. The following year they did it, we're 95% accurate. They have not done it again anyway from that point. But the same thing, technical people who have been working, the board who have been working are the same people, and they are people who have strict personalities. And when they say that it has to be this, it has to be that.
Okay.
Me, I'm the CEO, but I'm not in charge. When it comes to that session, they are in charge. So when they give their verdict there, and the votes also come, and mobile content put it together, the final result is when we announce.
So, you don't have any...
all I do is to make sure the event happens.
Okay.
I don't have a role to play in all of that.
Okay. This year RTP, and this is the 8th year.
Yeah.
And see, so far, what I can say, which one was the most successful? I
would say this year, you see, in 2016, 2015, 2016, we were rated best organized in terms of organization for the awards for all events in Ghana. I don't know how they are going to rate this one, but to me, if those ones are good ratings, then this one should stand out as the best. This and the one I saw in 2012.
Okay, so 2018 and 2012.
Yes, and then after 2012, 2012 was a super event, and from that time almost 30 mafia against us, and then we've grown and overcome it so now that we are, we have done solid shows, and they themselves know.
Okay. RTP, I don't call them main sponsor.
Yes.
Okay. This year, so only coming at Aidan.
Yes, meaning coming Aidan.
I can't seem to in free category now. In free because as a he's a gospel person, so he can't support maybe alcohol. So alcohol should be rather semi and mensa on So he said you guys should take him out of the nomination. What's say and also one back on share.
May respond here.
Yeah. Okay.
Me say it doesn't make sense. And the biggest hypocrisy I've ever seen. Yes. And he's a hypocrite. I've said it. Yes, and I'm going to say it again if you give me the chance to say it. Come right down. I'm saying that he's hypocrite.
I know you're hypocrite.
There, you see?
Yes.
There's nowhere in the Bible that says Christians should not drink or should not support alcoholic dissing. The first miracle that Jesus did was to turn water into wine. But the Bible says, when you abuse it, the excessive use of an alcohol will make you become a fool. That's why when you drink excessively, we are born, you will say, I know my level. When you don't know your level and you are excessively drink the alcohol, it makes you a fool. So, a man naturally you lose your sense. The Bible says you lose your senses. Naturally, when you know, before you see, you are doing them. By the time when you see a catch us, you say no, that's why the Christians naturally do not really weigh. But coming back to another thing, the same person attended the previous awards, and it was still sponsored by Adonko. In actual fact, Mamin Busao, Kwame Naidan, Mamin Busano, Adonko Nane awards. Was it Adonko Nane organizer and I said big events Ghana? Adonko was just a sponsor. Were we going to share Adonko there for people to just drink off and all of that? This is big time hypocrisy. You see, Nema when a young kosono. Yes, yeah, come now than attitude, no, sa attitude, no, man, bonny, I mean, who am a ball mine? It doesn't make us move forward. If Jesus himself, the one that you serve, was able to turn water into wine, we are when Abeka say, Obi, okay, Mammy Busa was say Guinness and a sponsor. Everyone say Guinness RTP Awards, and I say Johnny Walker RTP Awards. Because you sure say I mean I can't ask no time.
So far as
because I don't call a Ghanaian way. It's employing a lot of people.
Into Mackay is the problem here with Adonko.
He said his problem is with Adonko.
So he was speaking about Adonko being an alcoholic beverage.
Yes.
And then
come now and on no Sanda.
And they just will be son.
And now on no monsa. You know what? People were willing. People called me and they had pictures of him or Kuta bottles. They were willing to post it on social media.
Okay.
I stopped them. I told them not to do that.
Okay. More picture no.
I told them not to do it.
Did you see the pictures?
I didn't see them, but they were willing to post them. I told them not to.
If you didn't see it, Mr. Prince, how would you
I'm not confirming it. I said people were willing. Okay. That's not confirmation. So far as we are picture it, the ends mean to impose a yampa no kita. Something can't say yampa.
That is all open.
Possible. Me penance them to the sense I didn't want to damage his brand. The so-called brand now, so I want.
The so-called brand.
Yes.
Calm down. What's the program?
Oh, maintain the program. No, I don't listen to him.
Oh, okay.
I don't listen to him. No, you see, I listen to program maybe once a while because you see, and yes, maybe me share that question say maybe we be a program tino, me kwa kotino, and now we be no maybe ana metika ma na ma flipping na maybe amati say show be cause sa, but not intention say me prepare koti. Yeah, I know he does his program, but I don't listen to it.
Okay. And see, has there ever been any day at Utunia and the program you are with?
I'm not saying so I've never listened to him. Yes. But it's not a habit. I don't listen to him. Like, I don't frequently listen to him. But I've listened to the program before. Okay. Yeah.
Now, ocean the program now to you on the
Oh, but whether a good or a bad, it doesn't mean anything.
In your opinion?
No, it doesn't mean anything. He's doing a show. He's doing a show.
Okay.
He's doing a show.
Mr. Prince, I'm going to tell you brand again. So, Kiki Bees into Nebedi. Oko lunch. That's all page, Johnny. 8 and said a spec. more East Legon, that's our Quabina. And do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, a live band session, DJ night session, and a karaoke night with the stars. Kanta more entirely in fear at Mache. If I said I can see Emma Kanta more say, or Mamma should say, I met her minute, Mr. Prince, or Bemin, young for Kama be nice. I just yellow be our say. Now, open Kanta more, sure, I'm a partial with my following Facebook, Kanta more online, Instagram, so you Kanta more, a boom, Freno. I was 024 631 7849 024 631 7849. Mr. Prince.
Yes, madam.
Are we likely to be seeing online televisions being nominated?
Yeah, very possible because starting next year, launching new categories for. For producers, reporters, bloggers, online, radio, television, and even sound men, lighting men, and all of that. Yeah, actually unveiling it next year. Launching it next year, and so for 2019 RTP Awards, that event will be held before the on-air personality awards will be held.
About to say
yes, like we want them also to have their shine. So when it's like 3 weeks or a month to the show, then they will have their show. And then they can also trend for a while before we come and do this one.
We'll continue trending. It's not just for a while. Trending because we believe since very soon. No?
Yeah.
And you'll be on TV.
Yeah.
Now online phone you there so baby our phone.
Exactly.
Mr. Prince, we are trending.
Yeah, sure.
In RTP you are trending.
Very soon. Very soon.
Okay. RTP are called beyond Ghana. Which other countries on RTP drew and he found some RTP drew.
Okay, that's it, bro. To say, you meet me, say you Kenya. To say Kenya this year first year, this year Kenya RTP Awards, and I said the bunch, Nigeria artist the bunch on the headline here.
Okay.
And so we this year launch RTP UK.
Okay.
Nyami Aduma in 2019 ever happened, and we also have plans. Indeed, before maybe I'm free a buy and son, I know better as a CI. We went to have meeting with some people from America.
Okay.
I'm also per se RTP US happening one. But in UK, no RTP and yes, a Ghana for all the media personalities in the Africa media fraternity. Until we have Kenyans, we have Nigerians, we have Ghanaians, we have Eastern Africans, Southern Africans, and all of that. And same way, with new people now, almost per se the RTP call US, and so are looking at the blacks, radio and television in America. Yeah.
In Kenya, they are not quite response necessary.
Was very great. Kenya accepted RTP. You see, it's like something that the media space in Africa need. Like they need that recognition, but nobody is giving it to them. So you realize that the acceptance was very huge. Very much louder than even the first time we did it in Ghana.
Bigger than first time now you're in Ghana.
Yeah. They accepted it with so much way.
Okay.
Very much.
See, categories said
the same categories. The only difference is a bit of also more different languages in Kenya.
Okay.
And so more some key categories for those kind languages, because of the tribes in Saneman,
Okay.
But virtually most of them is the same categories that we have.
What the UK, RTP UK, but RTP US, God willing, online RTP awards. When in a big events Big Events Ghana, how do you combine all this work?
So what it says is this. For instance, in Kenya we have a team.
Okay.
In UK, so there's a team among handle RTP UK team RTP UK, and there is a team Babe handle. Like I told you, I just moved from a meeting with some people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be taking charge of the RTP. What this is that they are given the processes now they go through. And then the categories and everything, and they will put it together, and then we'll have some few people from here going to ensure that the production and everything is done according to how we expect it to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, Big Events Ghana is in charge.
Oh, I really do not want to answer this question.
Oh,
well, me other things.
Other things.
Oh, me other things. Me other things. Me nyame adwuma.
Oh, okay. Enyum school no man preacher.
Me nyame adwuma.
Me kwa nyame adwuma na metie. Some me no bon ko nyame adwuma. To de na ede.
Nyame adwuma. Aisha.
Mr. Prince, any event again na Mr. Prince obey.
Nyame adwuma.
Nyame adwuma.
Yeah.
Nyame adwuma you cry someone say.
Yeah.
Do you preach?
Preaching, yeah.
You preach?
Yeah.
In churches?
No, I don't preach like I have a church.
Okay.
But I preach to people when I meet them. I win souls for Christ.
You win souls for Christ. See, me also sports. Famesania, men kwa sorry da. Can you betray me? Just preach to me.
So if I've met you, first of all, I have to ask you if you know Christ and you have accepted me as your personal savior. If you have not, then maybe I have to let you understand that there's a God or there's a Christ who came to die for you.
Okay.
And he loves you so much that he had to come and die for your sins.
Okay.
That man still loves you.
Okay.
And that man wants you to be with him and serve him. So give your life to Christ and God will make sure that he takes care of your own.
Okay. Masasa, there were kind of sorry.
But shall we call the Maker's house? Me bishop and Dr. Bode Nyameche.
Okay.
He's one of the greatest men in this land.
Okay. So your pastor was sorry now. Oh, be out play was.
But you're me pastor there, but I help with the work of God.
So you're elder now?
No, I'm not an elder.
Yeah, not
me boy nyame adwuma.
Okay. Session.
Oh, me boy nyame adwuma. I help with church activities in Sanem.
Oh, okay. You see, Mr. Mackay, in the future, no, ka obe percent, ka obe say, wa sorry and.
Well, I don't know. You see, me catch us said this year, in Africa Gospel Incorporated, Omo USA.
Yes.
Omo farmer CEO for Africa Gospel Awards Festival. Na ebia na the entire me accepted to do that no na me be kan chew no. The me accepted to be the CEO for the Africa Gospel Awards Festival. Omo so mo hwehwe ma mo say me ye great job with the RTP. And so they knew that I was the right person to lead the Africa Gospel festival activity. So why did I accept to do that? Because there have been several others my refused to be part of. But if you are to me in Jina pulpit, so to say my brother Eric, or Jina pulpit, so I all preaching saving souls for Christ. But me so no, me DNA say, ye be bo omo mo ye juma din e wo nyame mo no, ye be bo omo baso. Asofofo, gospel musicians, omo ye de omo evangelism, omo ye charity work. All of these people no, ye be hwe nyuma na omo ye nya na abo omo baso. When we encourage these people and they win souls through their ministry, it's like we also helping to win souls for Christ. I may or may not find myself preaching on pulpit, but daily and every day in my life, I find my way preaching anyway, because when I meet people, I evangelize to them. I win souls in a different way, not by standing on the pulpit to preach, say Christ loves you and give your life to him. But when I meet you and ask you and you have not given your life to Christ, I share the word of God with you. You understand? So, and I always told God, I told God, say, Nyame, nipa bebre say, you cannot succeed as an event organizer. Miracle unko share nema biase. Sana nkofo kame de me na nkofo ka eh ese wo mo ye events nya wo so mo ko hihye baby ansa na wo metima ye. But I said to the glory of God, and as I close my eye and I say it, God knows my heart. Me nko share baby aseda. And so the bia no Onyankopon sees to it. They me chino and me Nyankopon so. So it is God who has made RTP Awards what it is today. And it is God who is making RTP Awards go global. Because Sophia is the first event owned by a Ghanaian across borders. And God did it through the servant. And you'll be a or share or fast or bob or summon.
Okay.
And so if you serve God and you put your trust and your hope in him, absolutely he will take care of yours. You understand? So I will encourage all of us, say, if we are serving Christ, we should completely surrender our all to him. If you focus on God, he will focus on yours.
Okay.
Or he'll focus on you.
Okay. Mr. Prince Mackay.
Who allow me, I may preach you.
Now meet me home. Yeah, kekako hono. Cecilia, churches be na and during service. Ebi mo bo you are senyom popular musicians. Ebi bo me person me bo artists needing. Into what with the kind of trend they are so sorry dear mono. Who is saying yeah. Say your service Sunday service na yeah bobo in June be ananka in our minds no and can see a bebo, but now we play it. So do you think the new trend is also godly or not?
Okay, first of all, me not sure say churches na yes are na modoso. I think that there's just some few churches and regular, so say every day normal year. Maybe sometimes when the pastors want to say certain things, no more bonumbi in the church. It's not supposed to be like that. But you see, my answer is very sincere to ourselves. Me, sincerity is my key. Let's be sincere to ourselves. I wouldn't do that. Me, yes, I did. But daily, how many secular songs na metiene? Probably I might have sung along. And I say, man nodded too. And I say, man tapping my feet too. So when somebody plays it in church, then we seem to condemn them. They're not supposed to play it in church though. Any a mistake. But let us not write people off completely. Jesus came for people who do not really understand him and know him. Most of these people do it because they don't really know the God that they serve. So when they keep doing it gradually, they will begin to understand, say, oh, many years ago, na me sorry, I'm a bo shatawale nyom. But en nepa na yama chance I me boss hanyum no. It comes with time and it comes with maturity. Yeah, sure say Papa and I say Duncan Williams. Some years ago, na name be a original purpose or canon. This time, not given the chance, he will not say them. And I'm sure, say the same people who play those songs in church today, given some years to come, when you ask them to play, they themselves will tell you no. And so they jam on I say trendy for now. It comes with maturity with time. Me because when you're matured, it comes with maturity. Maturity is in levels. And you may be matured, but you are not matured to somebody's level of maturity. It is an anointing. There are levels of anointing. So the anointing that is on Dr. Bodin Yameche will not be the same level of anointing that I would have. The anointing that is with Papa Duncan Williams, Archbishop Duncan Williams, will not be the same anointing that another man of God probably would have. So it comes with levels of maturity and levels of anointings. It drew horn but drew level bina. Others will play and they will stop them. They are the same pastors who will stop them, say, don't play this song in my church. But Nyamedie on my long rope. And I know that these people will one day come to testify, say, it was wrong. Many years ago I did this. Minyasa opportunity now,
okay. Yes, recently you are appointed as CEO of Good Governance Awards.
Okay, so Africa Center for Strategic Governance Performance. And I went through an interview with other people, and then I was actually appointed the CEO. So they looked through, they wanted to find somebody with integrity, because they are organizing a scheme that should looking at people government, both government and public, both public and private personalities. Any organizations are corrupt they have been they have actually adhered to the good governance practices over the years in their office near there. And so they were looking for somebody with credibility enough to be able to handle that. Because if you are looking to honor people with integrity, you first of all will need to have somebody with integrity to be able to do that. So I know that I was told that a lot of search was done about me to find out my level of integrity and credibility. And they spoke to most of the media owners about me, and I didn't even know. Yes, they spoke to them about who I was, what they think I was, and most of them told them that this person is clean, you could do it. You understand? So that was what earned me the position. We are about 8 people that went for an interview. I was the least amongst them. I mean, doctors, professors, and stuff like that. But by God's grace, I was given the nod as a CEO. And so as I'm talking to you right now, we are going to build the first Hall of Fame edifice in Africa. Menoka said next month we are launching it. And former President Kofo and Katisodno. And what is happening is we are building the first Hall of Fame in Africa. Distinguished personalities in governance, like past presidents, the likes of people like Nelson Mandela, no more distinguished and the face monuments, whatever they have, their legacy can be preserved. Books about them can be written so that many years to come, people can come and study and know about them. Why do why is it perceived that politicians are corrupt? And some of them will tell you that when you talk to them, because as a CEO, I've spoken to most of them. And they will tell you that people already see them to be corrupt. So say when you say corrupt, yeah, corrupt, me you're corrupt. But whether me real me free, so I better say me real. That is the mindset. But we want to change that mindset. So when you are inducted into that Hall of Fame, it tells you, say, time away with Jumano, with all diligence and with all credibility, integrity. You didn't abuse your power and you didn't steal government funds. So people want to leave legacy for their children and their children's children by leaving huge sums of money for them. But we want to redirect their mind and their focus to say, leave legacy in a different way. Leave legacy that people can come and know about you in 20 years, 30 years, 40 years after you are gone. People can come and know what you stood for, what your legacies were. So that tomorrow, your children can ride on that legacy and have a place in the land.
Okay.
So that is what Good Governance Hall of Fame and Awards stands for. And very soon you see that people will be with integrity will be inducted into that Hall of Fame. Their portraits will be there, their monuments. As I'm talking to you, we have acquired a 10-acre land. I taught 10-acre land in front of Ashasi University.
Okay.
Directly in front of Ashasi University. The basis our Hall of Fame edifice now. Okay. And from next year, you better start your induct. You better a first induction next year. I be inducted former presidents, past ministers, some distinguished and past what judges and Supreme Court. You know, yeah.
Past for now, distinguished yeah. Apparently, it's not good governance. More of us will say, only pay your better now, so when we escape, why never sabasa.
So there are principles of good governance. There are 8 principles in all. United Nations are set in place. All of those things are there. So who adhere to all of those ones are. And so for politicians and corporate ones who also CEOs and they are also there. And see who adhere to all of those 8 indicators now, it should lead to or it should minimize corruption. Automatically. Rule of law is it's so easy to be able to know. For instance, we have developed our website. You can go to the website. It's www.goodgovernancehalloffame.org.
Okay.
Goodgovernancehalloffame.org. We are going to put a form there for Ghanaians to go and fill. So we say that, okay, which personality within this period now would you say what distinguishing in these indicators? Then you give us the person's name, the person's way, and tell us all the achievements of the person. There's a committee that we are forming, 17-member committee, and they are made up of civil society groups. What do you call it? Think tank from the 17-member way. They are now going to sit down to review all the nominations that have come through, and then they will shortlist and bring the final ones out. Once they bring the final ones out, Ghanaians have a say in determining, say, this minister, now the about come for Minister of the Year award, if he truly deserves it. Like voting per voting, but there will be ways with your social media, what do you call it, portion, and other mediums and for better on our website. People will be voting on the website and all of that. So there are a lot of other factors. You vote on the website. You also tell us your mind on the social media, but we'll do a side that we take out insults. Yes. So we are developing and this and that you have to use through to be able to tell us whether you appreciate or you don't appreciate. No insult. Then we know that this person deserves. So as I'm talking to you, we are seriously in talks with CNN. Whoever becomes this Minister of the Year would have a slot on CNN and will be interviewed there and to tell us why and what he has done to end the accolade of the Minister of the Year in Ghana.
What do you call CNN? Ghana has a media houses be would I qualify to interview only Pakro baby as a Minister of the Year?
Already, our media houses are partners, right? They are already, they've done these ministers, they've already done they've done interviews everywhere. We need a platform. We need a platform, a better international enough. To the point say, tenure of office, usually you find 4 years. So you're lucky about 8 years. Until short-lived tenure. Until most of them after 4 years, not buying free swag, or you're unemployed. But I want to get us to the point to the international world, so that when such person is interviewed internationally, even ne party free so crown no through that way no obetima say, oh, one day obetima can say international corporation be obetima can say we want to work with you. And so they see it as all of these incentives say if I work hard enough and I'm able to excel as a Minister of the Year one day, I can even get international organizations. I can even work with UN bodies, African Union bodies. I could work with multinational companies and all of that because I'll be given a spotlight on CNN.
Okay. Yeah. Fast forward to music industry. Yeah. So see how the music industry, no one is saying.
Yeah, I think. I mean, with the introduction of these young guys, it's become very vibrant. The lives of Kwame Eugene, the lives of Kim Promise, the lives of Kiddy, and these Wendy Shades. It's making it very, very interesting. And because of Mashada, we release it, now we have been releasing. I saw one man paying for the Gabakra. It's becoming interesting. First, Nigeria for no boy, but say what you said now, we don't hear the Nigerian songs as much as we hear the Angela, we hear those kind of songs. Something paper, those kind of it's very interesting, it's nice. Before baby na Davido, and this, but now baby Kwame Eugene, Kiddy, Can Promise. They are doing very well. They are doing very well, and I like it how they go about it because they are making it relevant to the times. The songs that they are releasing are have sweet melodies. And so you want to, and I'm on can't filthy near man. I'm on both filthy. I'm can't filthy when really do not patronize their songs. But come using on can't filthy near man. So from Angela to this time, people constantly play his songs, and he's on the #1 for some time now. Kiddy, same love songs. I mean, simple lyrics. I mean, day to day, name and ACC now. So it tells you say profanity. It doesn't really take you far. Yeah, it can bring you. Say Obi Mako Bonyumbi. I mean to me, titles to be on my emotion. I mean, we all know. Excuse me to say Tutu. We all know what it is. No, Obi Mako Bonyum Tutu. You know what? Well, yeah, welcome.
Say, a gospel favorite musician, wine.
Now they mean to me count.
Why not?
I can't say it because now I am the CEO of Africa Gospel Awards Festival. I can't. Now, Chani Panokonya, because I can't crowd SVTV say or Pewea. You understand? So,
favorite secular musician.
In fact, I like Stonebwoy. I like Kwame Eugene. I like
therapy.
I like Sarkodie. I like Shatawale too.
It's a 3.
Oh. Fanoka also I like him.
4. See, okay.
I like Kiddy too. I like Kiddy too.
Okay. Yeah. Let's move to dancehall. Do you listen to dancehall?
Yeah, dancehall.
Oh, okay.
I like dancehall.
In Jumba, say your reigning favorite.
You see, I like it, but I really do not follow it that much. Once a dancehall, the original dancehall, Stonebwoy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Stonebwoy now ocean a repertoire now dancehall, reggae dancehall, raining mostly. Shatta a dancehall artist, but once normally not mixing with our typical. And I know there's a song. Stonebwoy is trending with some new song now. It's very good. Same with Shatawale also trending with a new song called I Know My Level. But I don't know whether that song is a dancehall song.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm not too sure. Oh, okay. I don't know. You can help me whether it's a dancehall song or not. But
I can
it's a nice song. I like it.
Yes. I was about to say that.
It's a nice song. I like. Well, I like that song. I know my level. I know my level. I know my level. So we have to so be on the level. Who level a wow. So who level a ungo can send me my own chiro. What I say? Yeah, he's making a lot of sense. Who level a can never be my home chiro chinabi. To be on a level, know your current position and know how you react to certain things based on your current level.
Okay. It's Mr. Prince, minimum level.
Minimum level.
Okay. Oh, you're married and now you're single.
But me a single.
You're single.
But one.
How long now are you single? Because come on. Show color. Now see how catch me so you're single.
Don't worry, me dear, I am quite.
You're on air or air live.
Person be auntie. I shall be worry me. I meet my rings to see.
I can see. But how long now are you single?
Oh yes, I've never married actually, but I needed to miniba. Someone will produce an able sound, miniba.
Okay.
But minim say me ready and I remember my that one day I know God has promised me and you give me when I'm ready.
Sisiano, single no, are you in a relationship right now?
Yes.
You are in a relationship. Into a relationship, and I'll bet none that is so propose it sure about for.
Oh, now what is relationship? Relationship. So there may know now a relationship, isn't it?
Oh, Mpena.
Mpena. What is Mpena?
Oh, bow one in the shisha what you say.
Me shisha ho. Me ready, I'll go for it and then I'll get married.
Okay.
But I mean shisha na mo simu ye nema.
But oh, bow, or you're committed to her, or not, so you're committed to you.
And Amika say I'm finding that one.
Oh, okay.
Very soon I'm now ready.
You're now ready.
So I know my level now. So I know my level. So so who level? Anybody so who level?
Okay. Question: when you say you're a religious person,
yeah.
You can see, and how you're emotional also.
Yeah, I'm emotional. Yeah, emotional, but. Yeah, I am emotional.
You are emotional. Oh. Very yeah, very emotional.
Oh, you see, me very emotional, and I'm passionate. Me passionate about everything that I believe in, and so it makes me become emotional when people want to try to deliberately bring you down. Okay. You understand? I become emotional when I realize that people deliberately want to bring you down.
Okay. Obia bufu, but then obi beye bibi ansa na obuefu. So for Mr. Mackay, no then obi beye ebema obuefu.
Who said there are levels of a bufu?
To the highest degree.
And no will make you do what?
I want to know there will obi beye ebema obuefu to that degree.
And I make can say before a relative obi one ma the ebema na buefu no and no obi normal way.
So I want to know yours.
Me then ebema buefu. Me pentro. Me pentro. I hate people. I hate liars. You know, people will be a bit dancing crew. You can say.
Okay, no cry.
Or best sin a boaka say a dear way me will horny see me who you and so no anything about it. I hate such people. Bible even hates such people. Okay. Bible says that those people will never see the kingdom of God. But I also don't like such people.
Okay.
Obi a woni nyina so na obe ma obi ahu se wo nyina so and na ba ma buafu. Yes, when you come and say something about me and I know myself, I know my level. Now me am me name level. Now I can't say now Mackay tie one who anything, you don't know Mackay, you don't know his level. Then you come and try to discredit him and make him look stupid before people. Okay. That will make me lose
your cool. And when you lose your cool, what would you do?
I pray for the person.
You pray for the person.
Yeah.
See, so you pray for.
Yeah, recently somebody did something to me. I prayed for the person. I prayed to God to forgive the person. Yes. That is the only way that God can also forgive us.
Yeah.
I'm telling you the truth.
Okay.
Just about 2 weeks ago, somebody did something really bad. But I prayed for the person. God knows my heart. I prayed for the person. And when I finished praying for the person, oh, it's automatic. Me forget it. I didn't even think. But before I prayed for the person, now my dream one, I'm in tears. Like wants me to react, and then I sat down. I said, Lord, and I prayed for the person. After praying for the person, I didn't remember it again. What happened?
Okay. Back to my question. I mean, because I saw you're very emotional now. Who said now was Stacy shows?
That was like 2 years ago, and I said 1.5 years ago. That was 2011, 2017. I was. It
was a very emotional, something.
Yeah.
In Siciliano, maybe I'll start.
When I look at Nema and Kofodia Yemi over the years. They still do it, and they have not learned any lesson, but they are still doing it, like until he falls. Until he falls, we will not stop. Say before, obey anyone or repent it that. Until they see you fall, they will not stop.
Okay.
When I see those things, I mean, who they my film, and they bring a medium and bedroom. I thank God. I have to thank God, and it makes me cry sometimes. Yeah, it makes me cry. It makes me cry.
I had a serious chance.
But I must be frank with you, I've been at tough times. Very tough times. Now, I wouldn't be able to survive. Tough times, masterminded by wicked souls. Wicked, they go out there and say that we are stopping him. They will do everything possible to stop this person. And they know themselves.
Okay.
Every year, God disgraces them. God, so they've never learned their lesson because before. So they never change.
Okay.
But every year, so me nyankopon me somno obe omanimase. Okay. What you say?
Yes.
Because in my church, makers, sorry, live on social media. Yeah, live on Facebook, broadcasting is an But when you see me and I'm praying to my God, I know the God that I'm serving. Yeah. So I know that they will try and try. They can never get to me. Because my God that I serve would never let me lose for them.
Amen.
Amen. So they have to just join me and celebrate with me.
If you can't beat him, just join him. And I look at your time, what's it?
Yeah. Obia on a level of grace. When Yankopoma Obia grace according to how he wants to grace the person. Miss me grace and Yamede Mammy, no. Ebia will bet my idea, a bet take you 5 or 8 years and son I would do it. Obi so bet my idea, a bet taking 2 years and son would do a grace. You don't jealous. You see, when they consistently jealous me and try to bring me down, and they consistently are falling, but they are not seeing. Year after year, for some years now, they are falling and they are going down. They are not seeing. And sometimes when they are going to do their things, I pray for them.
What things?
I pray for them that
things, man. To say you could say with you and
no. Like when they are also some also almost near so na juma and obi so na juma na person obi falling. And so also ko na juma na me bomb pa no. I pray for them whilst they wish me for.
Okay. So Mackay, do you dream of venturing into politics?
No. I don't see myself becoming a politician.
I
I see myself helping this nation to shape up the politics in this nation through a Jumana appointing Mr. Menyan.
Good governance.
I want to be able to lead that project that would eventually change the mindset of people, not only politicians but corporate. For instance, when they employ somebody as a CEO of a corporate institution, when them so I'm just going to be here for about 2 years and go for bear susupons I'm here me frontier say me discuss and my day. That mindset will have to change. So when they come, they run the corporations down. And then another person comes to build it up all over again. So every year, we are the same. We are not moving forward. That mindset must change.
That mindset will change. If I show you better to be brave, so by Jumedian, so but answer now, Bacono. If it will be one more person from Obia, it be all show now, or looking up to you. Or person yet to say Mr. Prince Mackay and now better than Mr. Prince Mackay.
Medasi. Obi ma sorry. Obi catch him so or yeah awards. Ama some group be. Now or per se or the advice for me. I dare futu am the man and say never ever sell an award to anybody.
Okay.
Never ever compromise yourself or your dignity or your credibility to take money from a nominee of an award scheme, because that would eventually kill me. Also, me kasa with vim, because me nji obi asika. What I say? Nji obi asika. And obi answer my out and me can say award ya top. So obi a credibility is what earned me the new position as the CEO of Good Governance Hall of Fame and Awards. Credibility. Okay. With what you are doing, you keep credibility to it. You go far before you see yourself. You are doing from SVTV, you are moving to the likes of DSTV. Then before you see, you are going far. You understand? Credibility is all you need. If not for anything at all, because of credibility, 2 organizations, not just one, 2 organizations have appointed me CEO for their organizations. Credibility. Credibility. Just that. Because when you build your event, people go like, RTP was sponsors, why do we have sponsors? It's credibility.
Okay.
Everybody wants to be where the system is credible. That nobody has gone to take any money for an award, nobody has sold an award to anybody. So I want to sponsor it.
Okay.
By building the event to the time we will get the $5 million US per year sponsorship. So you can't come and spoil my mind with your small level.
Your small level.
Yeah, I know my level.
Mr. Mackay, that's once again. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very much. Thanks for the opportunity.
Okay. All the best in everything you do.
Thank you.
CEO, Good Governance, awards Abeka will say. In him said next year, also more
first induction
not just SVTV Africa, not just Yabahona, Yabahona, come RTP UKT, SVTV Africa, your honor, maybe I could be a just say yes. It's how would you say? I saw say to cheat. Yes. Out of 4 medals, so in SVTV Africa, your entertainment redefined. KKB at daroma.com and I can't more. And I saw your son. It's media a bro. So like your Facebook page, no. Now share live session. Now follow your Instagram, Twitter, as a subscriber to your YouTube channel. When we are on, you will be notified. My producer, my director, DJ Nyame, Kobi Sakiti, assistant producer, DJ Craig, Miss Akosia Gemini, and Mubuame Mami Nyame, guest for today. The last makeover day, baby, I will be out, Pesa Wunshu in Indiano. Nas. Friend, I was 0244 740-859 0244-740-859. So follow Nas our Instagram Nas_makeover1. Meeting at the Aisha Biopal, like a Facebook page, maybe on Bioma, open your notification, mackerel.